This is for the fathers around the globe. We love you more than you'll ever know. For the strength you gave me, you're truly amazing. Happy Father's Day. Place you on the highest pedestal. We love you more than you'll ever know. You chose to man up, you chose to stand up. Happy Father's Day. From my first breath to my first steps, Pops, you took me under your wing. So I'm under a king, which means I was destined to achieve anything, realize any dream.
Good afternoon, anglers. This is Anglers 48, and welcome to the Anglers 48 show. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Hope you guys are doing well. What are we going to be talking about, guys? Well, we're getting ready for some freshwater fishing this weekend. I am going to have a 3-day weekend, but the winds are once again going to be relentless. So saltwater fishing is out of the equation. I've been meaning to do some overnight fishing for big bull reds in Port Mansfield, but no, it'll be a nightmare if I do that. Even during the night, the winds are just harsh, So once again, welcome. Now I'm gonna be talking about the equipment that I'm going to be using. I'm going to show you what exactly I use. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that would require to catch big game, in freshwater lakes, canals, or any type of a body of water relating to freshwater fishing. But I am going to have to, once again, go with my medium action rods and my 3000 as the spinning reels. So I do see quite a bit of anglers out there with some nice setups. I don't have those setups, so I'm going to use what I have. Well, on my last fishing trip, I was at Port Mansfield, and I was able to hit the south side, and I was using artificial baits, soft and hard baits, and my fishing reel began to seize, and that didn't make my fishing experience too pleasant. A lot of the maintenance that has to go into it, I wasn't pretty much keeping up with it. So those are some of the things that you're dealing with. If you don't have anything that's brand new, or if you're not keeping up with it, you're gonna run into issues like that. I was and I still haven't finished conversing and engaging with my Facebook as the family. So that's something that I'm also doing. Connecting with the people in my fishing group. It's called the Anglers 48 Fishing Addict. If you want to join that group, go right ahead. You can post pics, videos of your fishing adventures. Just join, and we'll see if we can get you guys in. Now, I'm a member of about 20 to 30 other fishing groups, so we want to be able to engaging with them. So if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, it's Anglers 48. Check it out. We'll greatly appreciate it. These are some of the reels that I use when I go saltwater fishing. I've used them also when I go freshwater fishing. But 2 days ago, I started opening them up, completely, right? I just went all out. They needed to be repaired. They needed to be inspected. So these are some of the ones that I have. I have the Sienna Shimano 2500, and I'm doing 2500, 3000, right? I'm staying in that range. I don't want to, when you're kayaking or when you're wading, You don't want anything too heavy, 3,000s, 4,000s. That just doesn't work for anglers, kayaking, stuff like that. And I go back. I have been able to catch some, pretty big fish with these, and it's understandable, right? When you're putting a lot of strain on these reels, right? When you're catching these monsters, it's a lot of strain that goes into these little bitty reels, right? And my dad calls them Mickey Mouse, kind of like, messing with me. So this is the Sienna Shimano, very good brand. I recommend Shimano big time. Another one that I use is this. It's a loose spinning reel. Let me see. I'm thinking that it's the American Hero, right? I believe it came with as a combo. So I purchased this one right here, right off the box. Very good reel, but the quality, the wear and tear, So as good as it feels right out of the box, if you go day in, day out, especially in saltwater, it won't last you very long. So not very happy with the lures. I'm sure the high-end lures are good, right? The majority of the high-end reels are good, right? But you get what you paid for. I believe I paid maybe $90, close to 100 as a combo. Another one that I bought as a combo is the Creed LTD. Very, very good reel. The cosmetics, that's the issue with this one. Everything else, bearings, very good, very smooth. But so what? Cosmetics, it's fading, paint is fading, little bit of chipping up right here. But all in all, super smooth. And once again, I opened these completely. Took them apart. And the interesting thing is, cleaned them out, removed all the sand deposit, and then I greased them. But I greased them with marine grease, the grease that I use for my boat, for the bearings of my trailer. The argument can be made, oh, that grease is too strong, too heavy for something like this, possibly. Hopefully, I don't have any issues, but as for right now, once again, I didn't gunk it up. I didn't put too much, just a little bit. This one right here, what I like about it is that it has sealing, unlike some of these other ones, right? This one has fallen in the water a couple of times, and it continues to kick. Some of the other reels, you're handling the fish, all of a sudden, it takes a dip in the water, and it's already seizing up, right? Those deposits of sand start getting into the gears, and your fishing trip is over. So once again, 10-pound test line on this one. On this one, I caught my 39-inch bull red on the loose, and I caught the 43-inch bull red at night with 12-pound test line. That was a Shimano. So these are the reels, once again, that I'm going to be using this weekend. These are the reels that I've used in the past, also there at the canal. Now, the one reel that I caught my big sloth catfish and my alligator gar was with the Hero, right? Loose, but I had a braided line. This braided line, it's seen better days. These braided line, it's about 30 pounds, but that's what I'm sticking with for right now. I'm hoping that we're hoping, crossing fingers, that this is the one. If I'm gonna catch a gar, I'm hoping that it's gonna be on this one right here. Now, the rods that I use obviously are medium action, and this is what I use when I go fishing right here. Medium action. This is the combo Creed LTD that I got at Academy, and I do my own maintenance, right, for the most part. If one of these breaks, I look for a replacement and I put it on. It's not the best work, right? It's not a professional, but it gets the job done. So this eyelid right here, I was able to replace it, remove the broken one, and put this one right here. So this rod is ready to go. And once again, now in relations to the hooks, I'm not using those heavy duty leaders. I make my own leaders. I was starting up a conversation as to what leaders people use while gar fishing. Some people said the Carolina rig. Others, they have their own store. Like Mr. Mark Villarreal from Los Canaleros. He has his own store. Hey man, he's accomplished so much. Mark, my hat's off to you, my friend. A lot of us anglers, that is something we aspire to one day. To be able to maybe manage something like what he has. He's accomplished so much. And I wish him nothing but success in his business. And he's out there slinging the line and manning the store and running his page on Facebook. So, and the question that I was bringing up was, when you gar fish, do you gar fish with a weighted leader or without a weight on the leader? So, me personally, the leaders that I use to catch redfish overnight are the same leaders that I've been using over here. But once again, I've seen some of these anglers. Some of them are using a floater. Some of them are using that Carolina rig. Others, they're using the treble hook. The leader that I use is a 50-pound test line leader that I make. And that right there, being that I go fishing a lot, these leaders are very pricey, very expensive. And to be losing them, I just decided to buy a spool and make them my own, make them by myself. Yes, I'll spend maybe $5-6 on weights, swivels, things of that nature. I'll spend money on that. But yeah, looking forward to some fishing this weekend. Hopefully we can get my partner in crime, Tony, out there. He was out there today. He hasn't reported. Normally, when any of us goes fishing, right, by ourselves, like he went fishing, right? I give him some space to come home and shower and just chill and get his strength back, and then he'll give me the report, because I know how tough it can be for an angler to go out there, because you're out there and you're having fun and this and that, but the elements, the sun beating down, it can wear you out a little bit. So, and for the most part, he posts. He'll send me a picture of a bass that he caught, or a picture of a carp or catfish. He hasn't sent me anything. So I'm hoping that I can get the report from him later. But I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go start loading things up. Right, that's part of the fun. Loading things up, taking plenty of hooks. Right now, I'm gonna get to work on making some nice leaders, some good leaders. I'm getting some ideas from the anglers on Facebook, from you guys, right? And we'll see what happens. Rod holders. I need to get on it, and and once again, I know that some of you guys sell the product, but I try to do these things on my own. So I need to get the ball going and see if I can get a rod holder or two, because I have several reels and not enough rod holders. So, yep. So that's the story right there, guys. Gotta take plenty of hooks, and my hooks, they're not really that special. I think it's the hook that I use is the circle hook. That's the one that I take, or the KO hook. That's the one that I use mostly for trout when I'm using the popping cork. But I'm gonna also continue with engaging with my Facebook followers. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please help out. Help anglers out. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah. Well, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. The heat is kind of like, bearing down. Even here in my garage, it can get pretty tight. So until next time, guys, from far Texas, in the Anglers 48 show, Anglers 48 signing off. Thanks for watching, guys.